hung out together.
Mr. Stallion, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but we here. See?
Please, sir. Hold that thought.
This is why we here.
Yes.
We can make things like that.
Yes.
happen.
This is fire. Yo, this is fire.
Facts.
So this is no longer give us a minute. Welcome people to Digital Detox.
Digital.
Am I okay. Welcome to Digital Detox.
What was that?
Shut up. Shut up. Okay.
We're
According to
detoxing.
you, I'm autistic. Okay, leave me alone.
No, he
Digital. It's the stutter.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, cool.
Welcome to Digital Detox, people, where we, bring in DJs and musicians and everything.
Mhm.
We want to take a break from today's trends and show you guys what real DJs sound like outside of the trends, outside of the clubs, outside of all of that. So today we have DJ Stallion. Everybody clap it up for DJ Stallion. Yeah. So he was giving us a very gritty description about how he grew up in Brooklyn. So what you say? You ain't have no mattress. You ain't have no.
You got him. Yo, that's funny.
I could tell it's gonna be one of those today.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Go ahead, man. Keep telling your story. You can start from the beginning if you don't mind, sir.
No, like we were saying before. I reunited one of my boys. He got in contact, I guess, with my brother, and then social media stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever. So he hit me up. So we just been talking, and like I was saying, it's like when you think about it back then, growing up, you didn't realize what you was really in.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much when you're young, you just want to have a good time, hang with your boys, blah blah blah. Hanging out with these guys, it was a Caribbean thing. So they were Jamaican, I'm Trini, whatever, but grew up in Crown Heights, so I'm like in the middle of everything. So that's just Caribbean City.
Okay.
Central.
You know what I'm saying?
Central.
So,
but I was pretty much hanging with a Jamaican posse. Let's put it like that. And we had our own little posse, but then you had the big boys. And I knew of them. Met up, blah blah blah. But you still, as a young cat, you're not thinking like that. You know what they doing.
Yeah.
But you don't know what they doing.
So what's the age gap when you say young cat? So what you're like?
I was it was between 15 to 17. 15, 17, 15, 18.
It was probably like late 20s.
They were like in their early to late 20s. Like I said before, some in jail, some is dead. Yeah. And there's still some that, that's still around that I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. Because
that you're alive?
No, that they were alive.
Oh, okay.
I could just by knowing what they were doing,
right?
It's like, okay, they still here.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but it's just one of those things. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie. When I was hanging with them, you remember the Bally's, and I don't know if you remember. How old are you guys?
34.
30, about to be 35.
So y'all probably don't know about it.
First of all, you don't look a day over 35.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Don't bullshit me though, but I appreciate it. But at the same, I'm 52. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Right. So it is what it is.
52 weeks old? How old, man? 52 what?
52 years old.
Man, that's some bullshit. Are you lying, bro?
God bless. God bless.
I'm glad I'm still here.
Counting the youth.
I'm glad I could do the music the way I like to do it. And this guy here is teaching me new stuff. I'm old school. I ain't know there was too much new stuff until this guy. When I met up with this guy, I'm like, okay, how the hell is he doing certain things? But we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Going back to what I was talking about, it was like back in the day, you had these the Kangos and the long leather trench coats.
Yeah.
You had shoes, which was Travel Fox, Bally's.
Yeah, the Bally's, yeah.
You remember that? So
boots,
it's like
I heard about this stuff before, but this is before my time.
But
before my time.
So I used to, hanging with them. I started dressing a certain way. You know what I mean? And then so I was kind of inviting trouble in a sense, if you want to think about it.
Max, you made yourself a target, bro.
But at the same time, I'm hanging with my boys, not thinking anything. I'm just having fun. We used to back then. It was the boom box. We used to walk up, Eastern Parkway.
Yeah.
Walk around the radio, just having a good time,
enjoying life.
But at the same time, trouble did try to follow, and I'm just glad now I'm still here. I'm glad my boy was still here. That we reconnected. He told me everybody else we was hanging with, they're still here, so I'm glad about that. So I'm gonna try and get up with them soon. But at the same time, it's like one of those things that I could think back, and I think now, and I say, I miss my boys, but I do not miss Brooklyn. I do not miss. I moved to Jersey in 2001. So now that's 24 years I'm in Jersey. I can't say that I miss Brooklyn at all. I mean, I go through it, drive by, and I'm back. I went to Labor Day last year, because the reason why I went to Labor Day last year was because my daughter wanted to witness it. So I said, all right, let's go.
Witness what? A death? A shooting? What is he going to witness? Like,
there was a shooting. Something happened at the end. We was about to leave, and I said, you see? And I told her. She said she wants to go this year, and she's going to get a girl. I said, listen, no, I'm not going to stop her. Yeah. They got to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. But I told her, I said, you know where your uncle's at. You know where the friends is at. We showed you when we was there last year. Yeah. Make sure you got your location on and all that kind of stuff. So, because I'm just being real. I was like, because I'm not going to be down there. So I can't get there any quicker than anybody else. So at least you know where your uncle's at. So that type of thing. But I told her, I said, you just gotta be smart. I said, you saw what happened last year. We was about ready to leave. So let's just
play it cool.
Call it like it is.
So let me ask you, from you growing up in Brooklyn, what was your intro to getting into DJing and or music?
I'm glad you asked that. Well, it's kind of weird because when I actually think back, I didn't think I was into music like that, but when I actually look at my path, because you with the violin thing, man, we spoke on this. I was in the band in elementary school.
Playing trumpet,
I used to play trumpet from elementary into junior high school, which out here they call middle school. And I thought about it. I was like, dang, I didn't realize it. And then once I had to stop doing the trumpet because the high school I went to George Westinghouse, big up, the Wildcats, but at the same time. They didn't have the band wasn't there, so I that's why I had to stop. So so during that time period, so the 4 years into I think another few years after that, I wasn't into the music like that until I ran into this cat, DJ AI they call him, but his name is Ian. And AI.
Before Allen Iverson and before actual
artificial intelligence, right?
What did the AI stand for, sir?
Right. That was just I didn't even know what it stood for. Cause I know his name is Ian, so I don't know what the AI was.
And he already knew.
He already
knew.
It was ahead of his time.
But he told we got together and he was in my church. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And I saw he was DJing, and I said, let me try to get into this. And this is back then. Still techniques, crates, all that kind of stuff.
That's how I learned. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so
that's how I learned. That's
the real. So, he was teaching me, this and that, and I started getting into it. And then he went to I think he went there, or he probably knew people there. It was Baruch College in the city. Baruch. So then he started doing some parties out there. And I was like, I'm following him, do what I got, Then he put me on the set. I was like, all right, let's go. And when I started rocking out that, I said, all right, I think I can do this. And then I moved to Queens, Laurelton.
Okay.
And this was an ex-girlfriend of mine. We was out there. And
why'd you whisper that? Who's listening, bro? Why you so secretive, bro? That's an ex. It's okay.
No, she's an ex, but it was people around in that area, find out I was DJing, and then there was this one party. It was a house party. I'll never forget. When I tell you, I did this party. It was from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning by myself. Damn.
That's some real.
There was a New Year's party at that,
and that's when that popped.
Yo, techniques. Speakers that you put the wires, those wires,
the amplifiers, the speaker wires and all of that.
When I did that, I said, "Okay, I'm doing this." Because from 9 to 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that's dedication.
I was tired as hell at the end.
That's a passion.
But then I ran into some other people that I ran into, that I'm DJing still to this day with the DJ companies and stuff like that, and we've been together, and I just been learning more, and it's just keep going, just doing weddings, all this kind of stuff. And then I ran into this dude.
Yeah.
This guy. This crazy autistic guy.
Here we go.
Now, I'm going to tell the story. I know you want to ask him.
That's a great run-in.
Go ahead.
I'm going to try and make this quick. This guy right here.
Take your time. Tell the story.
This guy right here, and it was with Gina's at that time.
Yes.
I walked in, and I'm listening. And, of course, with Gina's, when I first got there, I wasn't hearing anybody playing, Caribbean music, blah blah blah. So I was trying to bring the vibe there.
Of course,
I'm going to say, you know what? Everybody's doing this. I'm going to change the flow. So this was a couple years in, and then after that couple years, he came through, and I was listening, and he was doing certain things. I was like,
motherfucker, I was killing. Stop lying. I was wilding. I was wilding. Stop lying, bro.
No, you was angles because you definitely wasn't bad.
He knew his town.
You doing things like
you know your people.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell are you doing this? It's like there's certain things he was doing. I was like, wait a minute. So then, still not knowing he had Caribbean background.
Yep.
I rolled up, I walked up to the set. I said, my man, what's going on? My name is Oscar, blah, blah, blah. I'm DJ Stallion, I DJ here sometimes. And sometimes when you meet with somebody, vibe is right.
Yes.
Or the vibe is wrong.
Wait, be honest. Was my vibe wrong?
No.
Okay,
not
cool.
for me.
Normally, to everybody else, to the pedestrians that I was telling y'all about, to pedestrians, my vibe is always wrong.
Of course.
To people that actually do this, they be like, yo, that's my man. Like, he's cool. He's chilling.
Yeah. And I know we've spoken a lot, and it's like everybody has this label on him of being an asshole.
I am an asshole. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not.
I get it.
Only in the proper scenario.
Right. But see, by people saying that, or people probably thinking that they seen that of you, that's why people will look at him a certain way.
I can understand that.
Yeah, at the same time,
bro.
it's like when
That's
I
what
went
we've
up
been
with him,
talking about.
Yeah, I went up to him and I said, yo, how you doing this shit? Stuff like that. I'm like, yo. So I'm looking at his set.
You whispering again? I'm about to ask, bro. Like, just say what
I'm
say
saying
what you need to
I'm
say.
actually saying how I said it to you. Cause I came up there, I was like, yo, how you doing this, man?
Word.
So then, but the thing that grabbed me that day, and this I don't think any other DJ would do this. I mean, there might be, but I'm going by from what I remember that day. This dude, after we spoke for a couple of minutes, and then I mentioned about his the sound effects. I said, yo, you got this and that.
I was
like, yo, I said, how you get that?
Yeah.
This dude said, yo, you got Dropbox? I said, yeah. He said, yo, I'm sending it you. This dude, I'm thinking he's sending me 5 or 6.
I sent this man like 3,000
sound effects.
Yeah.
Dropbox.
Yeah.
But
I still have it on my laptop today.
That's fine. Good luck.
You want to know something funny about the DJ industry? Especially in the tri-state area. It's not every place. Definitely in the tri-state area. DJs are very shiesty. They're very shiesty. And this is one of the things I appreciate about the by far armor that they've taught me is that it's like each one teach one.
Yeah.
We all got our own special, like,
iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
Yo, literally.
Yes.
Literally. We all got our special techniques and everything, but if somebody's lacking somewhere, yo, here's all you need. This is what you need to do. You got, we all give notes on each other and we all get stronger together.
Yes.
So it's just like when I came out to Jersey and I met Stallion, I'm like, he's cool. I didn't know him. I was like, but he's cool though. I'm like, all right, you need sound effects? Here you go. Other DJs that rock with me, that believed in me, they just gave me the resources without me having to give anything.
Right.
And this goes back to the whole jealousy thing that we were talking about the last podcast.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I noticed, again, it's just like, I always ask myself, Matt, what are you giving? What are you giving to everybody else? So once I saw that Stallion was a good guy, I was like, here, take it. It doesn't even matter. Take it. Take it.
I appreciated that though. I was like, this dude here, and then the minute that happened, we just been vibing since then. And then it took a minute because Regina's, of course.
Shut down. You can say what it is. It's okay. Like,
I still got love for them, but
you
then
don't gotta whisper that neither, bro.
But then but of course they open back up.
You're not trying to get canceled.
And no. But I'm saying, but Zena right now, who's the manager, and she took it over. She's been looking out for me. So then ever since that happened, me and him been starting to link up. We started, and he started teaching me certain things, styles of how he does things. And that's another thing you don't see. Again, you don't see DJs doing that.
DJs don't do that. So like I was telling any DJ that I teach, I taught a lot of DJs. I tell DJs the same things. What I'm gonna teach you, there is no right or wrong way to DJ. These are just the methods. And you ready for your close up, miss? Come on, now can we get a twirl in front of the camera or something? Like, come on, now, what's going on? So yeah, I tell all the DJs the same thing. I'm not here to say that this is the right or wrong way to DJ. This is just the information that I have that gained me the success that I wanted.
Right.
You do what you want with the information. That's it. You figure it out on your own. But these are the techniques that I've implemented.
You giving them the sauce.
I'm not going to lie.
That's it.
I'm not going to lie. the stuff he's been showing me, because on the outside I can see how it works. But I'm old school. I told you how old I am. I'm it is what it is.
You're not old, bro. You're like 28. Stop saying that, bro. Stop saying that.
But I'm just saying.
This man dyed his beard gray. Like, stop guessing, bro. Like,
but I'm just saying, on the real, the stuff that he's been telling me and showing me, it's like a whole different language. And I told him this is like a whole different language for me. I'm really. He explained to me it took him 15 years. That's what he said, right? 15 years.
Yeah, 15, 20 years to like try different methods,
right?
And then figure it out and be like, oh, okay.
It's that calculation.
Yeah,
the formula,
it's the
the
autism,
science,
as he likes to say.
You see,
you know what I'm saying?
The
So
OCD, all that, you know,
I'm that dude that's trying to crack it. I'm sitting here because every time I go to his crib, and after I'm like, yeah, my bad. But you know,
you're young.
Pause. But after we had the little practice sessions and stuff like that. You know, I was like, yo, it be like what 9:30, 10 o'clock when we're done.
Yeah.
Pause.
I go home. Pause. Damn, son.
Where's the pause jar, bro?
Yo,
listen, you about to be in debt, bro.
I'm gonna pause every pause.
No. Every pause you gotta throw $1 into that jar, bro. You about to be in debt, sir. 17% APR. What you talking about?
Right. Yeah, let's get it.
All right, so I'm gonna take it like this. Every time it's.
Oh, he's stuttering now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I use this.
I
got to listen. I don't got the change to put in the jar right now.
Breathe.
But at the same time, I say to myself, I know it's late. I got work the next day.
Yeah.
But once I get home, I'm like, yo, I gotta get back on here just to make sure I got this. It's like late at night, and I'm like, I can see how it works. Yeah. But then I understand when he said it took him a while because there's certain things that I've been doing, even at parties or just little, side things I do at a bar or whatever, the lounge. I'm practicing it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll pull up sometimes too.
Yeah, he pulled up a couple of times and he's straight no chaser. It's like either if I did it right or did it wrong.
Yeah,
and I'm cool with that.
Blunt with it.
Yeah, because you're not going. I don't need a yes person or yes man. I never did like that.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
What I'm saying?
I'm not that guy.
It's like so. Every time I keep doing it, I said, all right. And then I realized this times, I said, damn, I knew what I did wrong. And so on and so forth.
I'm going to stop you right here.
Yeah.
Because there's something that you told to me in the beginning when I first started training you that does not exist right now. All right?
What's that?
Just say, what do you think was your main problem as it pertains to you talking on the mic?
Stuttering. Did
you hear him stutter?
No.
Did you hear him stutter?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
We've been on this podcast so far for 22 minutes, sir.
No.
Well, what have I been telling you this entire time? It's mental.
It's mental.
Because he had the same problem.
Yes. Bro, it was worse.
And I watched him for a long time.
Yes,
he was just like, yo, I don't like talking or being a person. I need somebody to be the MC.
I hear you.
He's seen it. I went to high school with him.
Yeah.
He's seen MattViolinist before it became a thing.
Yeah.
Before it became a thing. So he's seen me trying to talk when I was DJing at its worst stage.
Can I ask you guys something? What caused it? Is this like you trying to?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm about to fire you.
My fault. Is it your thoughts? Is it you trying? Your thoughts are coming quicker than what you're trying to say. Like how does it?
The processing of things.
So it's a few things. I'll say this for me personally. I'll let you tell me your interpretation of it too. What it normally is for me is you'll be in a room. You know what you're doing is objectively good. So when you try to project that good feeling, that good energy to everybody else, yes, you're excited, but you see people like this.
That's what.
And you want them to
naturally. Okay. This ties into my aggression too, which I was talking about on the last podcast. Naturally, you start to conform to what they're giving you.
Got you.
So that's the point. When you DJ,
you get that frustration.
That's what I was telling him. When you DJ, you're the captain of the ship.
Right.
This ship is going to sink or swim on your command.
Right.
I don't give a damn if the person that's in a terrible relationship is looking at you with a straight face because they're not happy.
Right.
I am the happy in this room right now.
Right. Yes.
That's it. That's what it is.
Right. And don't steal my joy.
Right.
That's it. But you see, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I mentioned it like minute 5. He didn't stutter not one time. That's why I was saying it's mental. I don't allow anybody in that room to dictate how I do my job. I know what I'm doing. If you don't like it, I am not that bad to the point where you should be complaining to me. like you need to do this. You need to. I'm not that bad. If I was that bad, I'll just tell you. I'm trash at this.
Right.
I'm trash.
And it's the comfortability as well.
Yes.
So if you feel comfortable.
So
in that
ultimately,
space,
sir,
Facts.
Mr. Stallion, sir, with due respect, you're comfortable right now.
That's what I was gonna say.
You have to figure out how to get your mind comfortable, even in uncomfortable situations. Minus the alcohol, minus your girl, minus your man's being around. When I DJ, I find a way to just be in my zone. This is my zone. I know what I'm talking about.
It's your world. It's your realm.
Facts.
Hold on to that joint. Don't let nobody deter
what I'm saying?
from
Facts.
your realm. You can't hold me out my realm.
This is part of the reason why I tell people. This is why I get so aggressive because people will try to bend you and break you out of that.
Again,
And it's for no reason.
it's not.
There's
Again, it's
no
not even.
reason.
It's not your aggression. It's your passion, my boy.
No, it's still aggression is not a bad word to me.
No, but it's they gonna take it differently.
Yeah,
I don't care about
exactly.
how
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
I know you don't,
It's-
but I'm gonna give you more. It's your passion behind your words, and some people can't feel it like you, because you're so like 10 toes with it, and nobody's gonna kick you off that kickstand. Like, yo, you standing up and you ready about everything that you putting out there, because it's your world. Nobody can interrupt your world, because when you behind them turntables and you mixing, yo, can you put this song on? No. You're not about to
Facts.
flip the switch for me. And then somebody be so upset because you're like, I'll give you this, and then now money come involved. Like, I'll give you $100 and you just throw the song on.
I've been in that situation,
bro.
And then you're sitting here playing the song and nobody is.
Bro, but that's the reason. That's the reason why specifically at a casino that I'm not gonna mention. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You was in CT, weren't you?
Maybe not.
Like, come
Bro,
on.
It's like a
what
casino.
I've learned about people, bro, they'll pay whatever to feel important.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
I've
Facts.
made 4 times the amount of money that I got paid by the casino itself from people just, can you shout out my birthday? I'm like, yo, that's $100.
Gotta give me a second. Like,
That's that's $100. You're in a casino. People are losing and making money.
Yes. Yes.
That's it. You got the bread.
Yeah.
If you're coming up to me to ask to say a birthday shout out, whatever, you got the bread.
currency
That's
exchange.
$100.
It's an exchange.
Yes.
It's mainly dudes.
One hand wash the other, both
And
wash your face.
I've watched guys do this.
Yeah.
I just paid the DJ $100 to say your. Okay.
they say buff up their chest.
You want to hear a song? That's $200.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
Just be patient.
Yeah.
Enjoy the vibe. Just vibe.
I got you. But it's just like when I've learned all of that and I just like kind of figured out how to like keep certain people at bay. If you really want to get in, you paying.
Yeah.
You paying straight up. I'm gonna tell you like this. There's an archetype of the kind of people that I hate that come up to my DJ booth to ask me for a request. I know you got an archetype too. Cause you've been DJing for how long now?
27, at least 27.
And how old are you? 28?
Yeah,
I know
his
you
whole
know.
life.
Came out the womb.
Out the womb, like,
Out the womb, I was scratching.
Bro, it's dudes. It tends to be Hispanic in this area.
Right, I can see that.
Hispanic people in relationships where the girls run relationships. I hate it when they come up to me asking me to play Bad Bunny when you're in a black spot. I hate that. His thing.
Do you think they're culture deprived where they
No.
just
No, it's not.
want to hear their...
They're not deprived.
Because, I mean, being in relationships with Hispanic, sometimes it's overwhelming for them to just hear our stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. Well, as Mouse Jones said one time, stop going to black parties.
Okay.
Stop going to black parties.
Right.
If you want to hear your stuff, go to your specific party.
But it's really our stuff. It's just in their language.
No. I'm
Right.
saying, no.
Right.
It's not. I'm not.
Like,
I'm
it's
not
all, it's,
no, it's not that. That's not what it
it's
is.
collectively ours.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route, sure, I'm not gonna take that away from you.
Okay.
The archetype.
Right.
Okay?
I see what you're saying, though.
This is a black party.
Mm-hmm.
People in the spot are vibing, having a good time. Everybody's having fun.
Mm-hmm.
9 out of 10 people are having fun. That's 90%. That's an A. That's
Right.
an A minus.
Yeah.
That's great.
Some
That's,
people know not to shift the vibe, and some people
right.
know.
So it's just
you know.
like, okay, I don't even think the women that approach me, they don't even notice this.
Okay.
They think that just because they run their dude and they're cute, that they run me.
Mm.
You don't run me.
Gotcha.
You're not gonna play no Bad Bunny? No, not right now.
This is not a jukebox.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no.
You gotta throw me in the queue. You'll
No.
wait till it get there.
And I have nothing against Bad Bunny. Like people know my Dimbo, my Bad Bunny says
Now you play everything. You're not
impeccable.
you don't-
Impeccable.
No
But it's just like,
discrimination at all.
when I'm watching the crowd, I already know that's
It's
not
your
their
wave.
vibe.
It's
You know what I'm
your
saying?
wave. It's your frequency.
So once they come to me with that energy, it's just like, okay, the archetype is this. You run your relationship and you think that you can run me. I don't care how cute you are. I'm not fucking you.
Right.
I'm not fucking you.
Right.
Respectfully.
Right.
I don't give a damn about what you say.
Mhm.
I know what I'm doing. I'm the expert here, not you.
Yeah.
Respectfully. But I am going to play Bad Bunny, just not right now.
Got you.
What's your archetype, sir?
Well, give me a second, cause let me just
Yeah, send that
mute
message.
this.
Say, yeah.
Okay. I guess I could give you an example of what happened to me earlier this year, and I'm not going to mention the spot either, but you know, it's people that follow me that's there at the place,
Right.
and then you know there's Caucasians there,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, all right, you know, now I'm gonna start it off with this. Us black people.
I'm not black.
Well, I'm just saying, we have a problem, and I'm going to say it. It is what it is. We have a problem of number one being punctual. We have a problem
Like not being on time.
not
Right.
being on time. We have a problem going a little left on this a little bit. We have a problem of supporting our own.
100%.
In what sense?
It could be, but let's just call it this in a I guess when it comes down, I guess financially or you know.
So paying the DJs what they're
what they're worth
based on what they've given to the establishment.
right.
Okay.
So
I want to make sure that you're clear. I don't want you to be irresponsible with your words,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Sir.
Yes, sir, Mr.
So it's like, you know, it's one of those things now going back to that night. It's like the night has started. Some people got there. But like I said, you know, there's Caucasians there. Now, it's the Caucasians that come up to me asking for the
Just
song.
say white people, bro. It's fine.
I'm just trying to be
It's not an
political,
insult.
man.
It's okay.
Yeah, I get it.
You're not a politician either, bro. You're
not.
good. It's
All right,
fine.
so the white person comes up
Mhm.
and they're asking for the song. So now the song they're asking for is way left from what I'm doing.
Where
They
you're
want,
at,
they want
right?
Stacy's mom.
No, I'll put it to you like this because the place, not going to say the name again, but if the place just, you know, it's they play soccer on, you know, stuff on the TV
Yeah,
and stuff
okay,
like that.
got you.
So the song in particular was one of those songs from a soccer team. When I guess either they hit a goal or stuff like that.
Got you. Yeah, it's something very specific.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
can't even remember the name of it. But I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute. You actually, but then I had to say, as a DJ, now, this is what I'm saying, as a DJ, as you scoping the room out and how the vibe is going,
Mm-hmm.
as a DJ, you got to sometimes say to yourself, you know what? You got to play for everybody.
Right.
To a degree.
To the degree.
To a degree.
To the degree. So I said, you know what? Let me try the
To your
song.
flow.
Right.
Too.
It was a flow, but
Mhm.
at the same time, I said, let me try and see if I can get this in here. But of course, when you do, nothing's happening. So I just screw it and then go right back
So
to
I'm
what I'm
gonna
doing.
tell you like this. To anybody that's listening to this, if you are a patron and you're asking a DJ and harassing a DJ to play your song, whether you pay him or not, if you do not turn up when I play your song, you don't add extra value into this party when I play your song, I'm cutting it
Cut it
off.
off.
I'm
Right.
cutting it off.
That's exactly what
because
I
you're
did.
making my job harder now.
Right. 'cause you
Stop
gotta
begging
pick
me to
up-
play a song that
gotta
you're
pick
not
up.
going to turn up to. That's why we don't play it in the first place.
Listen, and that's it's not just white people. It's not just
It's anybody. It's
anybody.
anybody.
Because I'm gonna
Whoa.
go to
What's working?
No, I'm just saying what you just said. Then that goes to the young crowd.
Right.
I'm like, listen. let's get real. Let's get real.
Preach, preacher.
Now,
The hand claps.
I'm going to DJ. I only play some of this, the newer hip hop
Gotcha.
if I need to.
Mhm.
And if y'all don't like it, so what? I'm gonna tell you right now because of that same thing you just said.
Yeah.
When you play the song and you're only on the floor for 5-10 seconds max, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna go and divert right back to what I was doing because why? Everybody wants to hear party vibe music, which is gonna keep them on the dance floor, sweating, two-stepping,
Having
whatever
fun.
it is what you're gonna do. So now get it through your heads.
Right.
I'm talking. I'm directing this to the young crowd.
Yeah.
it's like you gotta have a good. If you're not gonna be on the floor, you going. I'm going left.
Well, I'll say this as a qualifying old head. I'll say this. I give the people who are younger than me, I give them some grace. They were raised in the social media era. Okay. We, like me, Alonge, and Kevin, we were ushered into the social media era. AKA, your generation, Gen X, taught us how to party and have a good time before there was, heavy cell phones, heavy social media, and all that stuff.
Word.
So I understand why they don't understand how to party, but I also do understand why they want to hear it. You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
So I think there's a gap that needs to be bridged between the job of a DJ and what they want to hear and what they're supposed to do ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I can't play your music if nobody's vibing to it. It can't just be you. Because it's not about you. It's about the entire room. You're playing for the room.
I wish I could remember the DJ's name that I saw it was on Instagram. And I literally answered it and I said facts. He said something to the fact that towards what I was just saying, and this is towards the younger crowd. He's like, you can't get mad at a DJ because when we play a song and then you're not on the dance floor, it's like, and can't get mad that you go back, the DJs go back and start playing songs that was in the 2000s, 90s because people want to party. Right. It's like, you can't get mad when the songs today are literally kind of garbage.
Right, it's not
party music. Yeah. It's not. It's like, so, and I hate to say it, because
it's not today's party music.
Yeah. It's not today's, right? So
I'm sorry, it's not yesteryear's
party music. Right?
Because the people who are younger than me, they party different. And that's objective. I'm not trying to
But then we could party like their age group.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a gap between how we used to, because we know how they party,
right?
And we know how they party.
We in the mid.
We're literally in the middle, right, but the newer generation doesn't understand how they party.
Right.
And I think that's where the disconnect really happens.
Right. So when we have predominantly them in the function, they sitting there like, I don't know what this is. I never heard this song before.
They over there dancing and sweating. I'm not doing that.
I'm just
like, and there's a small percentage of those that have that how you want to call it,
mentality.
Yeah, they have that old soul in them, and
yes,
they can fit and they understand it. I know a lot of them that's like that.
That's us.
But the majority is like, you play the song for 5-10 seconds and that's it. It's like the attention span is just so short.
They'll get tired of
so quick. It's that TikTok.
But that's my style though. My style is a verse and a hook. Next song.
Right. I get it. I get it.
All day, all night.
He wants to play a little bit. He want to play the song, mix through it, because Matt.
Because there's a lot of songs that like you said, the hook and the verse. But there's a lot of songs that have 2 hooks and 2 verses.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And a bridge that everybody wants to hear.
So then so now as a DJ, I'm gonna figure out. That's why I always say, this is a song you gotta let play out a little bit or something like that, and people, and there's a lot of people react to it. It's like, they want to hear it.
Right.
Now certain other, like the other parties that when you're just gonna play the hook and the verse, I don't know about you. I know how your style is, but that makes me sweat. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I gotta do this, do that. So now I start realizing I got to start setting myself up for these type of parties, because I started realizing, especially before I met you, I was like, I'm not set up for these parties yet.
See, but that ties into like the cues. I have
the cues, right? Exactly.
I have cues into the verse, cues into the hook, cues into the bridge. I can do whatever at any time. That's why I was teaching you the way I was teaching you.
But you're still teaching me. We ain't over yet. I can say that much.
I know it's fine. Y'all gonna see it in one moment. DJ Stallion really play and how he develops his set and everything. But you're getting there, bro. You're definitely getting there.
Yeah,
I would not be teaching you if I think you didn't have it.
I appreciate it.
At all. At all.
So that's an old soul in a younger body speaking to a.
Yeah, this I look at this is my younger bro right here.
Yo,
right.
Let me. Can I put in my 2 cents? Like,
you just
I think
I
know. Yo,
welcome back.
Thank you. You're the epitome of they say that you should remain like a child because a child absorbs. And is always willing to listen and learn. And it's like the dynamics I see. It's usually like somebody older teaching somebody younger, but it's the dynamics is reverse. You know what I mean?
It's a reverse.
Exactly. So that's really dope because you know there's been like a disconnect between the older generation and the younger generation, and to see that there's somebody that's older that's willing to put their humility. Not humility, to put their pride aside and be able to be teachable, you know, their ego, and be able to be teachable, especially by somebody that's younger than them. I respect that.
Yes. Well,
I respect it. I don't see that a lot.
I think the reason why it works so well because I don't use my knowledge as something against him. Like I never make it seem like,
of course,
how do you not know this?
Right.
You're older than me. What you mean?
I don't do that to people.
I want to. I'm trying to feed you because you fed me.
And you know what? This is
you don't even know what you fed me.
This is actually a very good point as it pertains to older DJs. Stop demeaning the younger DJs.
Yes.
If you're not teaching us how to do what you guys did yesteryear, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Right.
Shut up.
You can show us how you got right here.
Yes.
And continue showing us, and then I could show somebody that's.
But here's the thing. I think this is ultimately the problem. This is why I teach you the way I teach you. Because people your age, how old are you, 32? 31? People your age and older, if they hear me play and they hear a different style, they instantly shut it down. You're playing the songs too fast, you're doing this. Bro, okay, fine. If there's a different style, can you teach me? Teach me.
Guide me. Let me know what you want.
I always tell people this. There's a difference between teaching and learning.
And coaching.
I can learn from virtually anything, right? But teaching is with intention. Okay, I know that you don't know. I'm not going to demonize you for not knowing because I am 30 years older than you, 40 years older than you. I expect you not to know. Okay, this is how we did this time. This is how we play this. We like these artists. We played this. Okay, cool. Now I know. So now next time I'm in this situation, I may not make those rookie mistakes.
100%.
I ain't going to front. For me personally, I ain't going to speak for you. The moment anybody older than me starts demeaning me, I tell them straight up, grab your laptop and do what I do. You can't do half the stuff that I could do, but I could definitely do what you do.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
In your sleep.
Absolutely.
Because, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and here's the thing. If you wanted to learn what I do, and this is the reason why you and I can work together, there was no, like, maliciousness.
Right.
No malice, no maliciousness.
Nothing.
No hate, no jealousy, no animosity.
Stallion just wanted to learn. I got the information. I tell him, I don't know it all. I just know what I know very well. This is what I've learned. This is how I applied it. This is why it worked. You do with it what you want. I'm not saying that if you don't do it the MattViolinist way, then it's not good.
Yeah.
I will never say that.
Your way or the highway. Nah, it's just, I'm dropping this here for you. It's like, you got a package. Yo, here's your gift. Open it. What am I going to do with this? You ready to put these? It's like getting a Lego set. You gonna put this together by yourself, or you gonna come together and build it with your peoples? It's just building. So if y'all building now, and you're catching the young generation to your generation, and it's intertwining so easily because you are open to catching what he got going.
Yeah, because even it's like, it's not even like what
You scared now? You stuttering now?
What's
going with you, man? Like shit.
Now I'm really thinking about something. It's just, I think, and I mentioned this to you. It's like doing certain parties last couple of weeks. It's like, because when he wasn't there, there's another DJ we got that's that we work together, so on and so forth. And he's come to the parties, and I noticed what he's been doing, and he's noticed what I've been doing, and it's like, oh, so we just doing what Matt's teaching us, huh? And he said, yo, we got. Why not? And then, so I let him get on the set, and I'm still learning it with the chatting and the stuff on the mic.
I know.
But when I put him on the set, I grabbed the mic and we just flowing. Yeah. So in my mind, I said, and I think about Matt.
It's like the multitasking thing.
Yeah, it's like I said, I know I gotta lock this down sooner or later. When it comes down to me DJing and doing the mic thing on a consistent basis. I can do it every once in a while, but do it consistently. Sometimes it's just you have so much stuff going on.
Your nerves get in the way.
Yeah, and that too. I'm not gonna lie.
And I remember I told you that like DJs have ticks.
Yeah.
Like when DJs be pressing the cue 85 times for a song that they know they know where everything is at. I'm like, that's a tick.
Okay.
It's just like calm that down.
It's like you're panicking.
It's like a panic that looks cool.
It's like dropping bombs. Like
Yes.
Flex.
Well, Flex is not panicking. That's his style.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's his.
But
style.
it's somebody doing that, but that's not their style.
Exactly.
They're just doing it.
Because they're like, I don't. It's like you're forgetting that you like. All right, hurry up, get to.
So ultimately, what I think.
Balance.
Yes. Ultimately, what I think I'm trying to teach you is just calm down. I know the party's on 10. Wind yourself back to a 6. Sit in the technique. You'll be fine.
Right.
And just guide the party for where it needs to go.
There you.
And I've noticed when I've done that, I had more success.
So it's going. I know it's going to take time, but it's just me. I know there's a part of me as being a perfectionist. I know it's there, but in the back of my mind, I said I know it's still it's gonna take time. I gotta flow with it. I gotta make it work for what I do.
I'll tell you this much: you're definitely way better than you've been 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So just by the little things, and that's not even from the mic thing. It's just the other little things.
Small techniques that layer into bigger techniques.
Yes.
Because I kind of try and implement it to what I was already doing. So but then when there's times I've done it, it worked. But then I thought about it, after the party. I'm like, okay, I remember him telling me this, and I did it this way, but the way he showed me, I could have made it flow better if I'd have did it, a certain way. The party's always in my head.
Yeah.
And when I get home and I start thinking about it, and I was like, I could have did this way.
Of course.
Or that way.
Of course.
And then, but it still flow. Because I'm trying to put everything together, what he taught me to the fact of everything else I've been doing for so many years. I'm just trying to implement it in everything. Because I know I don't want to do everything exactly what he's trying to tell me, because then now I don't want everybody going to say, oh, now you DJing like Matt the Violinist. I want to
I don't want that. I want you to still be you. Take the techniques that you need for you, and then implement it your way.
Right. So that's pretty much how I've been trying to do it. And certain of course you got certain events or whatever, the bars or whatever that is a light night.
Right.
So I'm literally playing music, but I'm practicing at the same time. I'm going back to what he's doing because I know it's light. There's nobody. It's like, okay, nobody's coming out. It's either raining or whatever it is.
But you're still rocking because now this is your time.
This is my time. So I'm like, since I can't practice with him now, I might as well practice here and just bring everything back and just start.
It's just like me in the kitchen. It's just like you in the kitchen. You just cooking
up.
You're cooking up.
Exactly.
That's it.
So we have about 2 more minutes before we actually have you start DJing. What's one of the biggest things, the biggest lesson that you've learned from what I've taught you? What do you think that you've learned that's important that you didn't know what was important when you was doing it your own way?
Well, I guess I could say with the mic work, I know when it comes down to, I guess, reading the crowd and then trying to zone on not actually looking at that crowd and saying like the whole broad crowd, but then zone on something and then start talking about that. I remember you telling me that.
So for those who are not DJs, there are times there could be 500 people in a room, and 499 of those people are not in the zone. They're not trying to vibe with what you're doing. There could be one person that's doing something. It could be a little.
And you
that's
catch
it.
that.
And you just lock in on that one person.
Caught it.
Lock in on that one person, and it's just y'all two partying for 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes to get everybody else on.
Because they're already there.
Yeah.
So your vision caught theirs, and now you're locked in, and now you're intertwined with it.
And a lot of times that happens, not just out here, but it happens with like those weddings.
Oh, yeah.
And you see that a lot because there's a lot of people who already come to a wedding, not even want to party. Right. I've seen this so many times. It's like, okay, so what are we doing here tonight? So then, like I said, he just started showing me. So then there was a couple of parties I've done, a couple of weddings, and tried it. And I even told the guys I was working with, I said, listen, we gotta try and do it this way. And I did it. I wasn't behind the set, but I had the mic. And I was like, trying to get, you just isolate on somebody.
Yes.
And then,
like isolation is like playing basketball.
Yeah. So then you work on them.
Clear them out.
You click, so I want to play one-on-one basically with you. But now you're playing with your reflection.
I thought you were about to say something crazy. I was about to say.
But not.
You playing with your reflection at that point. Because they're catching your vibe.
Right.
You catching their vibe. And it's the rhythm. You dancing with them at that point. Because now you're DJing and you're taking them to a whole place. Now everybody's catching that vibe. That's like dancing with a person.
So, but a lot of things with these parties, when it comes down to weddings, you know, these parties you do at the catering hall or whatever, you know, when you isolate on a person, me being male, I can isolate on a female, you know, and a lot of these people start to realize that a lot of people like it when you are in control of a party.
Of course.
So it's like, so at that moment,
you like
but now when it comes down to those type of parties, you are providing that.
You are the captain, sir.
Yes.
Right. And
nobody wants to be on a cruise ship and say the captain gets on the mic like,
does anybody want to drive?
I don't know what we're about to do. Anybody know what to do? I'm not a captain.
Right.
I got on the ship so you can guide it. You know what I'm saying?
Delegation. All of that.
Bro, so listen, that's how I always think about it. And you are right about that. The audience, they don't even know this consciously. They want you to lead. Lead the damn party. Lead the party. And that's why I like that. That's why I'm actually glad we did this, because you're not stuttering. You don't have a problem. And I remember you told me like, oh, my mother used to stutter. I'm like, and what did I do? I was mad aggressive. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that.
It's like you putting it on yourself.
I do not want to hear that.
Don't claim it.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't want to hear that. 'Cause,
Facts.
again, he heard it in its infancy stage.
Yeah.
When I was chatting, bro, I could barely get a sentence out. It was because I was scared. So once I started I'm like, yo,
the
you know
nervous
what?
system.
Yes, I was just like, you know, fuck these people. I'm gonna just be me.
Yes.
When I started doing that, I started seeing like the baddest chicks in the party just vibing like, oh, you lit. I'm just like, I'm just being my autistic self.
Yes.
My natural autistic self.
Yes,
No, that's literally what
literally
I'm doing.
just being you.
That's it.
Absolutely.
You're being you.
But you're in a room of people that are waiting for the direction of somebody.
Yes.
When you're DJing, you're that somebody. They're waiting on your lead. So lead. And from that is Digital Detox. Again, I'm MattViolinist. This is
Kevin CoolRay.
This is
Chef Alonge.
And up next, we have a very special DJ. See, I'm stuttering now because I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Very special DJ going by the name of
DJ Stallion.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are at MK Valencia, Digital Detox, Matt the Violinist. We are out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's great vibes.
All right.
Yeah.
That was cool.
See what I'm saying?